At the fringes of Philippine Revolution was an Antiqueño Katipunero who fought bravely for our freedom, helping to liberate our province from the chains of colonization. Let's talk about that in this video. Kruhay, we are here at General Leandro Fullon National Shrine located at the Municipal Plaza of Antique. This equestrian monument was designed by national artist Napoleon Abueva and was unveiled by the National Historical Commission in 2004. General Fullon earned the title Liberator of Panay.
General Leandro Locsin Fullon was born on March 13, 1874 in Hamtic, Antique. He was a young student at Colegio de San Juan de Letran when the Philippine Revolution broke out in 1896. After joining the Katipunan, he was commissioned as an officer under the revolutionary government led by General Emilio Aguinaldo. Just 3 months after the proclamation of Philippine independence, on June 12, 1898, Fullon was sent by Aguinaldo to lead an expeditionary force to Panay. On September 21, 1898, Fullon landed with Colonel Roberto Abilion, Colonel Angel Salazar Sr. and more than 300 men in Barrio Iniawan, then part of Pandan, now a municipality of Libertad. It is believed that Fullon and his men camped in a cave at Mount Agonon, located in Centro Este Libertad, a cave now known as Cueva ni Fullon, named in his honor.
One interesting piece of information, ginapatihan that the first Philippine flag that was hoisted outside of Luzon was raised by General Fullon when he arrived in Iniawan, Libertad in 1898.
Shortly after arriving, General Fullon established several communities including the Barrio of Union and San Roque, now Barangays of Libertad, and the Barrio of Patria in Pandan. After liberating Pandan and Colasi, Fullon and his troops advanced southward and set up his government in San Jose de Buenavista. He later joined forces with General Martin Delgado to liberate Iloilo and the rest of Panay. When the Philippine-American War began, Fullon once again took up arms, this time against American forces. He eventually surrendered, along with 30 officers and 154 men, in 1901 in the Barrio of Palma, now a barangay of Barbasa. When the Americans established a civil government, Fullon was appointed as the first governor of Antique, a post he held until his untimely death in 1904.
Here, at the lobby of the new provincial capital, there is a portrait of General Fullon, a tribute to the man who once served as Antique's very first governor.
General Fullon died at the young age of 30, but in that short time, he helped free Antique from Spanish rule and stood firm against American forces in the continued pursuit of independence.
Kaysa ba magkuton taman ng kaugalingan ta? Ano ba yung kaya nating iambag sa bansa at the age of 30?
A high school in Fabrica, Hamtic bears his name. There's also a bust of him at EBJ Freedom Park, where he stands alongside other governors of Antique.
Just sa EBJ Freedom Park in San Jose, Antique, may bus naman si General Fullon, the first governor of Antique to serve from 1901 until his death in 1904.
The National Historical Institute, now known as the National Historical Commission of the Philippines, established General Leandro Locsin Fullon Shrine at the Municipal Plaza of Hamtic.
You know guys, may mga istorya kita nabatian, kapatira ng sword ni General Fullon, pinatakaw ra kauna. Meron lang kayo nabalik ka kada.
Through Batasang Pambansa Bilang 309, a law was passed mandating the transfer of his remains from the La Paz Cemetery to the present shrine.
General Fullon was buried at La Paz Hamtic Cemetery, but after a law was passed, his remains were transferred here at the National Shrine.
General Fullon's shrine stands as a reminder of his bravery and patriotism and how our freedom is, in part, owed to his courage and sacrifice.
Ang masubo lang because kalabanan ka natin do not appreciate what General Fullon has done for our province. Ang tawadib lang anak ka nga marker sa iyang National Shrine sa Hamtic. Yung gasgasan, puro gasgas. Here's an interesting twist. Did you know that Fullon's arrival in Antique as a representative of Aguinaldo's Revolutionary Army was not warmly welcomed by the generals and leaders of the Federal Republic of the Visayas? They considered it as an invasion. The Federal Republic of the Visayas refused to recognize Aguinaldo's authority over their own government. Does this video interest you? Follow for more. Kruhay!